Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city.
In an all-out effort to encourage residents to expose their green side, the city sponsored a number of cleanup efforts on the first Saturday of October.
Is that paint?
That is paint.
Okay.
The Environmental Services Department hosted a hazardous waste roundup, giving citizens the opportunity to safely dispose of household items considered to be hazardous to the environment, including chemicals, paint, prescription drugs, and batteries. Meanwhile, at Grand Prairie's landfill, the line formed early for the second trash off of the year. People were allowed to dump unwanted items free of charge. In addition, the second of two city-sponsored document shredding events drew a big crowd. Citizens were allowed to bring up to 5 boxes of documents to be shredded by professionals. And the landfill was also accepting e-waste, such as computer equipment and old TVs. And all over town, neighborhood cleanups were organized to round up trash and litter as part of the continuing Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful campaign.
We're seeing a big, beautiful thing happening in the city. We're seeing less litter. The amount of litter that's being turned in is lower. We have a really strong litter crew that's also out today. 4 people working 5 days a week out picking up litter, and they're up in the northern sector of the city today. So it's a big day for Grand Prairie. I want to say, though, that every day in Grand Prairie is Earth Day, so, pick up your litter all year long.
Chan says that there are 117 groups in the city that now participate in the year-round effort.
After 2 nights of competition, Drader is the winner of the first Grand Prairie Battle of the Bands. Drader beat 6 other groups to take top honors and the $500 prize. The contest is part of a long-range strategy to pump up the volume of visitors and shoppers coming to downtown Grand Prairie. Already, a major facelift is underway along Main Street. 30 storefronts are being renovated to bring them back to the way they looked in the 1950s. The city is spending $2 million for the fix-ups, and property owners will also pay part of the costs. There are also new sidewalks and a much-needed new parking lot. Between now and the end of the year, several events are scheduled to bring more traffic downtown.
We have fall activities on the 15th of October. We have all these food trucks coming here. We're going to have an old-fashioned Christmas. When the mayor lights the tree over here on the 1st of December, everyone's going to process down. We'll light up the whole city with all the windows are going to be decorated, and sometimes I'm going to have to do that. But we just really want people to understand and enjoy being part of a great city that really is doing so many things for its residents.
You can get more information about the upcoming events in downtown Grand Prairie by going online at gptx.org/downtown.
I'll do them for 1.
Bargains and a charity benefit. You could find both on Saturday at a garage sale to benefit the LifeLine Shelter for families. LifeLine helps homeless Grand Prairie Independent School District children and their families. And fundraising events like this garage sale are vital to the organization because of the poor economy.
Unfortunately, we've even found people living in their cars, and we're about to be evicted, and that's when we go in and help for 1 to 3 months just to get them back on their feet. The worst thing that can happen is families to be displaced and have to move to another city, so we try to keep them in the Grand Prairie ISD.
If you'd like to help the LifeLine Shelter, contact them online at lifelineshelter.org or by phone at 972-642-7744.
Temperatures are starting to fall, but Stage 2 watering restrictions are still in effect for Grand Prairie because of the ongoing drought. Here's the breakdown on landscape watering. Even-numbered addresses water on Monday and Thursday between 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. Odd-numbered addresses water on Tuesday and Friday between 6 and 10. There is no watering on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Officials say customers are following the rules, which has reduced demand and prevented the city from signing an expensive contract to buy more water. But conditions have not improved enough to lift the restrictions.
We buy water from both Dallas and Fort Worth. Fort Worth does have restrictions, and as long as they have restrictions by contract, we have to. Fort Worth buys their water from Tarrant Regional Water District, whose lakes are very low, and so they have imposed restrictions on Fort Worth. And as I said, by contract, we have to follow the same restrictions. Adding to that, we also get water from Dallas. Dallas is not currently under restrictions, but they will be. We anticipate by the spring or early summer of next year, they will be on restrictions as well, not only because of lake levels, but because they're having to renovate some water treatment plants that will lower their water production. So it's not good news. We may be on water restrictions for some time due to restrictions by contract from our wholesale suppliers.
You'll find more information about watering restrictions at the city's website or by calling Public Works.
The same boy, right? Yep, that was a fire. Oh my, that was fire. 16 inches.
Fishing instead of wishing. That's what these youngsters got a chance to do on Saturday during Kid Fish at the Mike Lewis Park Lagoon. The Grand Prairie Parks and Recreation Department sponsors the popular event and makes sure the kiddos have a good chance of reeling in a catch by stocking the lagoon with hundreds of pounds of fish. And to keep things interesting, there are prizes for catching the smallest fish, the biggest fish, and the most fish.
Grand Prairie is earning more national recognition for its world-class parks and recreation system. For the fourth year in a row, the city is being recognized as a Playful City USA. The honor comes from Kaboom, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping communities create strategies that preserve and promote play. Kaboom says Grand Prairie demonstrates a creative commitment to making children healthy and happy with events like the Summer Olympics, Step Up to Health, and projects like the new playground at the Fish Creek Forest Park, which was designed by ninth graders. City officials say the citizens of Grand Prairie deserve the praise for authorizing a quarter-cent sales tax that funds continuous improvements for parks and recreation.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Remember, you can watch all of our Channel 16 programs by going online at gptx.org/GPTV.